Drummer beat and piper blow, let every Ansteorran know, we go to meet a mighty foe, and vanquish him in battle. Don your armor, take up your sword, follow knight and follow lord, the bards will give you wealth of words, as payment for your labors. Take the field, never yield, pike and mace and sword and shield, now the foeman's fate is sealed, ours is the honor and glory. Raise your swords up to the sky, unfurl your banners, let them fly, now our kingdom has given the cry, follow me, Ansteorra. Form the line and make it hold, make the very blood run cold. They'd rather meet our fighters bold than test the knives of our ladies. Our might is great, our will is strong, they'll not hold the field for long. The bards will sing you warrior songs while you send them off to Hades. Take the field, never yield, pike and mace and sword and shield, now the foeman's fate is sealed, ours is the honor and glory. Join the fray, who win the day, now in blood we'll make 'em pay, the black star's light is guiding the way, follow me, Ansteorra. Swift the rushing battle tide, fierce the Ansteorran pride, Celt and Norseman side by side, fight for the black star's honor. The warriors from the triple seas cannot conquer you and me. We'll beat them down and make them flee back to the shores of their oceans. Battle cry, do or die, archers let your arrows fly. See the black star flying high, riding victory's banner. Breach the wall, make it fall, send them off to Odin's hall, for King has given the call. Follow me, Ansteorra!
We're working towards that. Okay. But now I have some official business. So at this time, we, Jason and Margarita, issue a banishment in the form of temporary removal from participation for Lord Wolfgang von Sachsenhausen. At this time, we call upon our seneschal to speak on this matter.
Thank you. Your Majesties, at this time, in consulting with the Society Seneschal and our Kingdom Seneschal, we, the Crown of Ansteorra, do hereby issue a temporary removal from participation from the Society of Creative Anachronism to Wolfgang von Sachsenhausen, known as John Keller mundanely. This ruling precludes this individual from attendance or participation in any manner at any SCA activity in Ansteorra or out. Any activity, event, practice, or official gathering for any reason at any time. This includes a ban on participation in officially recognized SCA social media sites, officially recognized SCA email lists, and officially recognized SCA web pages. Your Majesties, thank you for allowing me to be the one who read this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Avery.
We'd like to say, we'd like to thank everyone for their support in building a better Ansteorra, and thank you guys for doing such hard work on having a virtual Ansteorra in the time of this pandemic. A lot of you have put a lot of hard work into events, activities, classes, and it's meant a lot to us. Thank you guys so much.
Sure.
At this time, their Majesties would call into their presence the Order of the Pelican, for those who wish to swear fealty. Please join to the sword of state and repeat after me. Here do I swear to the Crown and Kingdom of Ansteorra.
Here do I swear to the Crown and Kingdom of Ansteorra.
I swear to support the laws and ideals of the Society.
I swear to support the laws and the ideals of the Society.
To loyally defend the kingdom.
To loyally defend the kingdom.
And uphold the crown.
And uphold the crown.
To efficiently accomplish that which needs to be done.
To efficiently accomplish that what needs to be done.
And to ever and always be worthy to serve my kingdom.
And to ever and always be worthy to serve my kingdom.
Always worthy to serving my kingdom.
Thus swear I.
Thus swear I, Adalia Bernhard.
Vanwe Vercheven.
We accept your oath, and in return we swear to you.
We
accept your oath, and in return we swear to you.
We will heed your wise counsel in all things.
who
will heed your wise counsel in all things.
We will keep the welfare of Ansteorra first and foremost in all of our decisions.
We will keep the welfare of Ansteorra
first and foremost in all of our decisions.
We will work with you to enrich the lives of her people.
We will work with you to enrich the lives of her people.
We will reward that which is freely given.
We will reward that which is freely given.
By protecting you with our aid and giving you our love.
By protecting you with our aid and giving you our love.
May all strength fail and the world turn against any who break this solemn oath.
May all strength fail and the world turn against any who break this solemn oath.
You have their Majesty's thank and
Actually, Pelicans,
Just a moment.
is your order complete?
No, Your Majesty.
No, Your Majesties.
We would like to call Duncan Beg McGregor to us. Woo-hoo!
Huzzah!
Yay!
I'm Duncan.
Duncan, is it your wish
Oh, he's their hero.
to
He's their hero.
be given this award by our hands? Is that affirmative?
yes.
So we will not be elevating you today at this time. We will give you time to prepare if you would like a future event or virtual, to prepare a vigil to speak with your friends and family upon pushing for this to happen at a future date. But it comes with a stipulation that you, Duncan, if taking it from our hands, are willing to receive a buffet.
I would depend on the buffet from Your Majesty.
Fair, we accept. So thank you, and we look forward to pushing for this at a future date.
Thank you.
Just stop crying, come back and do your job.
Yes. Yeah, we gotta get back to work.
For the Pelican-elect, Duncan B. McGregor, or something like that.
For the Pelican-elect, Duncan Beg McGregor, Vivat!
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 Awesome. That makes my heart happy.
All right, where were we?
Back to business.
Back to business.
At this time, their Majesties would call into their court Theodora Focus.
So we've actually received many words on Theodore Focus. Heavily involved in the service, research, costume, and needlework community for several years. Has a positive impact in their group as a leader in their Shire Scribal Guild, and we're ecstatic to be able to give you this award. We have these words.
Pray let all know that we, Jason and Margarita, Rex et Regina Ansteorra, in recognition of diverse efforts to enrich our realm, do by this our charter confer upon Theodora Focus the right and dignity of arms. Responsibilities and privileges given there to our opinion. So then given our royal.
Sorry about the glare.
Jason, Rex, Margarita, Regina.
It's a beautiful scroll, art done by our Honorable Lady Emma Farrow of Rosenfeld. Oh, you got an Emma scroll. Awesome.
For Theodora Focus, newest holder of the Award of Arms, Vivat!
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 Their Majesties now summoned into their court Conrad von Platz.
Conrad, many words have come to us about Conrad. He's always willing to help out in the Shire and helping with fighting, making armor, and has been around doing this for several years. And for that, we actually have 2 awards.
Know ye that we, Jason and Margarita, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of diverse efforts to enrich our realm, do by this our charter awarded to Conrad von Platz the right and dignity of arms. Know ye also that we, Jason and Margarita, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of prowess in the field of chivalric combat, do by this our charter awarded to Conrad von Platz the award of the Sable Talon of Ansteorra. The 6th day of June, and it's like 55, King Domini, 2000.
Conrad has always helped with the armoring in his community also. I failed to say that. Here's his talent, which is done by Honorable Lady Eleanor of Bonwick. And the AOA is done by Baroness Elisina de Bayonne and Eloine of Stargate. Beautiful scrolls. Thank you, and for your art.
For Conrad von Platz, newest Lord of Ansteorra, vivat!
Vivat!
And for Conrad von Platz, newest holder of the Sable Talon, vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat.
At this time, their majesties summon in their court Marcus Cassius Maximus.
So Marcus has been a sub-commander for the coastal region at Border March, an intense fighter, and skills been growing constantly for the last several years. And we had feel remorse if we didn't have these words for him.
Pray let all know that we, Jason and Margarita, Rex and Regina Ansteorra, in consideration of prowess in the field of chivalric combat, do by this our charter award of Marcus Cassius Maximus the award of the Sable Talon of Ansteorra. All rights and privileges thereto appertaining. So been given in our royal court on the 6th day of June, and as Citatis 55 being an Adami 2020. Jason Rex, Margarita Regina.
Okay, the name on the back of the scroll is Shoki. Where from? From Emerald's Keep. Thank you for your art. It's a very beautiful scroll.
For Marcus Cassius Maximus, newest holder of the Sable Talon, vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat.
At this time, their majesties would call before them Michelle Frazier.
Nope. Oh, yep. We're still learning how to do this whole thing. So, so for helping in the equestrian community for several years, knowledge in the community, and Mongol horse arts.
Yes, very knowledgeable in that.
Okay, that is super cool. Actually, I've seen a lot of them Mongol horse archery and stuff, and super difficult. So awesome job. For that, we have these words.
Know ye that we, Jason and Margarita, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of distinguished efforts in the equestrian arts and the gentler pursuits, do by this our charter award unto Michelle Frazier the golden bridle of Ansteorra. All responsibilities and privileges thereto appertaining. So then given our royal court on the 6th day of June, and as Citatis 55, being our Domini 2020.
I have not seen this style of scroll before. That is really beautiful. Asha. Oh, yeah, his grandmommy. Asha did this scroll. It's a very beautiful scroll, and we look forward to getting to it soon.
For Michelle Frazier, newest holder of the golden bridle of Ansteorra, vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat.
Have patience with us. We built this court schedule like 30 seconds before court.
We had a few changes.
Please.
Their majesties do call into their presence Diane du Lac de Chandelez. Hope I got that right. Oh, I did skip one, Your Majesty. Can we do this?
Sorry, I mean, I can do two, or I can do either one, whichever. I got both of them. I got this. Who are you calling? Mistress Diane. So sorry. Mistress Diane is a wonderful artist that has been putting many years into all of her arts, one of them mainly being glove making. I have witnessed some of the glove making that she has done, and she has helped many a crown, which she would make the glove and then she would go and do the embroidery onto the glove. But this somehow got missed, and for that, we have these words.
Be it known that we, Jason and Margarita, King and Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of expertise in the field of glove making, do by this our charter awarded to Diane du Lac de Chandelez the award of the Sable Thistle of Ansteorra. All responsibilities and privileges thereto appertaining. So then given our royal on the 6th day of June, and Citatis 55 being an Domini 2020. Jason Rex, Margarita Regina.
This beautiful scroll was done by, that's not what it says on the back of this. Elif Bruce's daughter, I apologize, House Illuminator, but it is a beautiful scroll. And Mistress Diane, your work is amazing. You definitely deserve the thistle.
Mistress Diane, newest holder of the Sable Thistle of Ansteorra. Vivat!
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 At this time, their majesties call into their presence Charles Alexander.
Lord Charles has been doing a lot of activity on the rapier field, has been so fierce on the rapier field, has come from another kingdom, always helping the rapier fighters, even here and from where he came from, I believe it was Atlantia. But for that, we have these words.
Pray let all know that we, Jason and Margarita, Rex et Regina Ansteorra, in consideration of prowess in the field of rapier combat, do by this our charter awarded to Charles Alexander the award of the Sable Talon of Ansteorra. Jason, Rex, Margarita, Regina.
This beautiful scroll was done by Honorable Lady Desiree Dupre. Thank you for your art.
For Charles Alexander, newest holder of the Sable Talon of Ansteorra. Vivat!
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 At this time, their majesties summon into their court Theodoric Eldwulf.
So, as many of you may not know, I love the brewing arts. It's near and dear to my heart. And this gentleman is the current brewing champion of Grindelwald, I believe. And but very specifically teaches and makes meads. I love meads, and so does everyone else this person's around apparently, because many people have written us recommendations on this person's art, and for that we have these words.
Pray let it be known by all that we, Jason and Margarita, Rex et Regina Ansteorra, in consideration of the expertise in the field of brewing, do by this our charter bestow upon Theodoric Eldwulf the Sable Thistle of Ansteorra, all responsibilities and privileges thereto pertaining. So done given in our royal court on the 6th day of June, and of August 55, being Anno Domini 2020. Jason, Rex, Margarita, Regina.
A very beautiful scroll by Honorable Lady Desiree Dupree of Bonwick, House of Illumination. I read that right. Score.
For Theodoric Eldwulf, newest holder of the Sable Thistle of Ansteorra. Vivat!
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 At this time, their majesties would welcome into their court their excellencies of Namron.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I am Baron Mikolai, and this is Baronova Uliana, and we are the Baron and Baronova of the Barony of Namron.
For those that don't know, Namron is located in Oklahoma, mainly from about Moore to Ardmore along I-35, and then east over to the Ada area and west over to the Tuttle area.
Namron is located smack dab in the middle of Tornado Alley. And so part of our heraldry is evocative of that. So if you're ever wondering, this is it. And this is supposed to be looking like a tornado. That was by design. So also, if you can't remember where we're from, it's very easy because Namron is Norman spelled backwards, which is a fun thing. It makes it easy to remember. I wish all events or groups could have that.
We have a canton located out near Shawnee, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. It's the Canton of Scoreguard, and their heraldry is like this.
So we also have down in the town of Ada, we have a group of people who are active down there. They're part of our barony, and unofficially we call them the Outpost of Spring. But we also have people active in that group too.
We have a number of events typically throughout the year. Our first event, our spring event, is typically the first weekend in May. It's Beltane. At this one, we have our archery, thrown weapons, bardic, and foolery championships. I believe we're either the only group with a foolery championship or one of just a few. So it's kind of a fun, special thing we get to do at Beltane. This year, because of circumstances, that event got moved online to a virtual setting, and we're rescheduling those championships.
The other big event that we do is the first weekend in October is our Namron Protectorate event. This is probably our biggest event. We host our chivalric, our rapier, our arts and science and our brewing championships at this event every year, in addition to a bunch of youth championships as well. It's a lot of fun. It's our big one. This year, if we get to have it in person, we're also going to roll in all of our other championships, so it's going to be very busy. And then, depending upon when Duncan decides to do his elevation, we might have something else big planned. So it could be a very busy event. Go ahead.
Score Guard also has their own event, typically the first weekend in November. It's Axeman, and we have a number of championships there as well.
So for the people, when we have in-person events, we are located really close to the Barony of Eastonfear in Oklahoma City, and so we have a lot of combined activities with them. We have regular chivalric and rapier practices in conjunction with them, as well as a scribal and illumination meeting that happens in conjunction with them. We also have a whole lot of very active art and science gatherings routinely. We have an active cooking guild. We have an active brewing guild. We also have a Minister of Children who is getting started with some more activities for the youth in our barony and in our area as well.
We have been doing more virtual activities lately. We've been able to hold Populace meeting and business meeting online, and our members have been teaching classes and going to classes, and we just want to thank everybody that's participating in those activities.
So that's just kind of a little bit about us and our barony and the things that we do. We really look forward to getting to see you guys either virtually in the future or in person when we get back to doing those things. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can find us Facebook, online, or our website. We'd love to answer and see how you can get involved.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
At this time, their majesties would invite into their court their excellencies of Stargate.
Please hold on one moment. Hi, everybody. I'm Brenna. I'm one of the Baronesses of Stargate, and our other Baroness, Mistress Sarah, wasn't able to make it for court today. She had another obligation. So I just wanted to kind of talk about a little bit about our barony, just as Namron did. Stargate was formed in 1972, with our first Baron invested in 1973, which made us the first barony of the kingdom before the kingdom was a kingdom. We were formed by 9 members, which is represented on our device as our 9-pointed star. Our lands cover the greater Houston area, and we have, with our borders surrounded by quite a few amazing groups. Barony of Loch Solier is to our south. Barony of Bornemarch is to our east. Ravensfort is to our north. Shire Shaylands is to our northeast. And the Barony of Bjornsburg is to our west. Our favorite thing as Baronesses is to be able to recognize our populace. And with that, we have several Baronio awards. We have 2 youth awards, which is the Rook and the Gatekeepers. We have our Baronio Service Award, which is the Sodality for the Sentinels of the Stargate. And then we also have the Pearl of Great Price. This award is an honor midges, and it's usually given out only once per year. And it's given to those who represent the heart and soul of the barony. So it's very, very special to us. Normally, we have quite a few active guilds going on. We have a scribal guild, a bardic guild, cooking, European dance guild, as well as a fighter practice that happens. Right now, due to the circumstances, most of these guilds are currently on hiatus as they require to be in person. However, our Bardic Guild is hosting a virtual Bardic night every 3rd Tuesday of every month. So please watch out if you would like to join in. Kira would be happy to have more participants. We typically host events with our sister groups. We will be hosting Coastal Grand Baronial on October 23rd through the 25th with the Barony of Loch Solier and Barony of Bordermarch, and we hope that we'll be able to see everybody by then, and that you can come out and work on 4 championships for each of the groups, and also we will have an overall Coastal Grand Champion. We have also recently started our own Instagram account. Our social media deputy, Margot, is going to be having a whole bunch of content up. So if you have Instagram, please follow us as well so that we can share content around the kingdom. Thank you, and thank you, Their Majesties, for allowing us to tell a little bit more about our baronies as we have in these situations.
Well, thank you. Woodward?
Pray attend to the words of Their Majesties.
Again, we would like to thank everyone that is able to tune in and watch us. We're trying to still stay in contact with everyone by whatever means that we can at this time. And we appreciate all the words that we get and continue to get because your opinions do matter.
So we would like to say that please be safe out there. We know there's a lot going on in the world, and we would like to keep as many of you safe as possible. So take care of each other and try to show compassion to each other when possible. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
There being no further business, this does close the court of Their Stellar Majesties, Jason and Margarita, King and Queen of Ansteorra and defender of the Lion Thrones. Long live the King!
Long live the King!
Long live the Queen!
Long live the Queen.
Long live Ansteorra!
Long live Ansteorra!